Hello, everybody. It's day 9, and this is Mrs. Barber with your daily message. I hope you're doing really well. I've been seeing some great pictures from you and that you're writing and you're helping your family out. Today's theme is worms and things that grow. So I found a story, one of my very favorite stories. It's very silly, and a poem. And I have 2 activities. One is silly worm drawing, and the other one is kitchen gardening. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on Diary of a Worm by Mr. Piggle. Aya the cat is watching today's lesson from the floor. She's been very silly tonight. Diary of a Worm. This is a worm. He likes to write in his journal. My report card. His studies are tunnel, A. Dirt, B+. Gym, B+. Art, A. History, B-. Compost, pass. Squirming, pass. Comments. Works well with others and shows a great deal of interest in all subjects. Needs to resist eating homework. Spider made this for me. First day of school. Baby pictures of me and Dad. Me and Spider. My first tunnel. The family vacation on Compost Island. Diary of a Worm. March 20th, which is right around the time that it is now. Mom says there are 3 things I should always remember. Number 1, the earth gives us everything we need. Number 2, when we dig tunnels, we help take care of the earth. Number 3, never bother Daddy when he's eating the newspaper. March 29th. Today I tried to teach Spider how to dig. First, all of his legs got stuck. I think I've twisted one of my ankles. Then he swallowed a bunch of dirt. I give up. Tomorrow he's going to teach me how to walk upside down. March 30th. Worms cannot walk upside down. April 4th. Fishing season started today. We all dug deeper. Did you guys hear something? April 10th. It rained all night and the ground was soaked. We spent the entire day on the sidewalk. Hopscotch is a very dangerous game. April 15th. I forgot my lunch today. I got so hungry that I ate my homework. Did you guys see the guest star just then? My teacher made me write, I will not eat my homework 10 times. When I was finished, I ate that too. Aya the cat is currently trying to eat our activity of the day right there. Yes, go away, Aya. When I was finished, I ate that too. I will not eat my homework. I will not eat my homework. I will not eat my homework. Tell Aya to not eat your homework. Aya, get out of the activity. Out. Go away. Go. I snuck up on some kids in the park today. They didn't hear me coming. I wiggled up right between them and they screamed. I love it when they do that. Grandpa taught us that good manners are very important. So today I said good morning to the first ant I saw. Good morning. There were 600 more of them in line. Good morning, good morning, good morning, how you doing? Good morning, nice to see you. Good morning, howdy, good morning. I stood there all day. May 8th. Had the worst nightmare last night. Giant birds playing hopscotch. Mom says I have to stop eating so much garbage right before I go to bed. May 15th. I got into a fight with Spider today. He told me, you need legs to be cool. Then he ran. I couldn't keep up. Maybe he's right. May 16th. I made Spider laugh so hard he fell out of his tree. Who needs legs? science. Out of the science. Out of the science. Last night, I went to the school dance. You put your head in, you put your head out, you do the hokey pokey, and you turn yourself about. That's all we could do. Today we made, June 5th, today we made macaroni necklaces in art class. I brought mine home and we ate it for dinner. You're very talented. June 15th. My older sister thinks she's so pretty. I told her that no matter how much time she spends looking in the mirror, her face will always look just like her rear end. Spider thought that was really funny. Mom did not. July 4th. When I grow up, I want to be a Secret Service agent. Spider says I will have to be very careful because the president might step on me by mistake. It's a dangerous job, I told him, but someone's got to do it. July 28th. 3 things I don't like about being a worm. Number 1, I can't chew gum. Number 2, I can't have a dog. Can we keep him, Mom? Number 3, all that homework. His homework is digging, soil, compost 101. July 29th, 3 good things about being a worm. Number 1, I never have to go to a dentist. No cavities, no teeth either. Number 2, I never get in trouble for tracking mud through the house. Number 3, I never have to take a bath. Who's my grubby little boy? August 1st. It's not always easy being a worm. We're very small, and sometimes people forget that we're even here. But like Mom always says, the earth never forgets we're here. Bee stung me. Isn't that leaf awesome? I found this really cool rock. Mom and Dad's anniversary. Gross. My own comic. My sister's slumber party. Hee hee. My favorite pile of dirt. The best part of this picture, I think, is the captions, because they tell you why the picture is silly. Without the captions, we would be like, what's going on in that picture? That is the end of Diary of a Worm, which I love to read at the beginning of every school year as we start journaling and writing about our own thoughts. Now is a good time to write down your own thoughts. What adventures are you having at your home? What are you doing to help your family? What are you doing to help yourself to feel better right now while we're having our indoor adventures? Okay, the poetry today is by Jack Preletsky, and the poem is called An Early Worm Got Out of Bed. An early worm got out of bed and murmured, I feel mean. I'll put my darkest glasses on. I'll paint myself bright green. I'll dress up in my wildest wig, the one with purple bangs. I'll also wear a pair of horns and artificial fangs. That early worm poked up its head, which looked a perfect fright. An early bird observed that worm and lost its appetite. So this story and this poem and the fact that Rose has been looking for salamanders and worms in the garden, because right now it's a little wet here, so lots of things are coming up. I'm not the biggest fan of worms. Like if you brought me a whole jar of worms, I would not say yay. But another part of me is a huge fan of worms because they dig tunnels under our earth and sort of break it up so that root systems can go through the earth. They are our helpers. If we did not have them, then nothing else could grow. So today I'm going to draw some worms on my board. Worms are pretty cool, so I'm going to make a worm and another worm. Wormies. But those are just regular ones, so there's kind of like letter S's. This is what makes them look like a worm to me. Some lines. I think this will be clown worm. Hi, I'm clown worm. This will be cowboy worm. Howdy. I'm cowboy worm. And I have a mustache. And I think I'll make cat worm because Aya is still on the table. And so I'm thinking about my cat while I'm making your video of the day. Cat worm, cowboy worm, clown worm. I think you should make some worms and send me some pictures of what kind of silly worm family you make. Okay, dun dun dun, final activity. I did double activities today because the worm one was super simple. So in my kitchen, I have been saving some things. Check out who's here again. Aya is obsessed with the celery. So this is something my friend, a science teacher, helped me with. She said, if you have eggs, save some eggshells because those are good bases for growing things. You could use a little bit of something you have in your kitchen, like this root of a parsnip, and you can put it inside your eggshell. You can even try with top of a parsnip and a bit of, you know what this is, carrot. These are left over from my meals. This is an avocado pit. It is too big to really fit in a eggshell. And this is celery, which I did a super cool thing with. So it was the bottom of the celery, and underneath I just decided I'll just chop it off and see what happens in 1 week. So it looks kind of gross, but it started growing roots on the bottom. I just put water in a little box. And then what's really neat is some leaves are starting to grow. So tomorrow I'm going to plant my parsnip, my carrots, my avocado, and just pots outside and see what happens to what I'm growing. So when you eat an apple and you have a seed or some other kind of fruit, or you have a piece of vegetable, why don't you take a piece of it and see if you can grow roots and see if something new will grow. All you need is a little bit of dirt and a little pot and some water, some sunshine, and some time. And we have kind of some extra time right now, so see what you can do. Someone in our class even has a parent who works at a farm, so he might be an expert we can talk to about what we should do with our seeds and plants from our kitchen. Thank you, Aya the cat, for being our guest star tonight, and a little bit naughty. Say good night, Aya the cat. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow.